We don't talk about is, Canelo. Steroids. Y'all don't talk about that. So we don't know. We really don't know all the fighters he beat, and he got what he could have been not clean in a lot of fights.
To say humble. That's it.
It's one for the office. So in the middle.
So I may do another exhibition this year.
Which one?
What do you think of that, Floyd?
I think Pacquiao, he chose a hell of a fighter. Shit, we got so many fighters at PBC. I thought he was with PBC, but
As Terence Crawford prepares to face Canelo Alvarez, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has issued a warning to Alvarez. Mayweather highlighted the toll a long boxing career can take, noting that fighters with numerous high-profile bouts, like Alvarez, may see their performance decline, sometimes suddenly. His caution suggests that despite Alvarez's impressive track record, the demands of the sport could affect his readiness against a formidable opponent like Crawford.
What with Floyd Mayweather's mindset, after being the first guy to beat Canelo Alvarez, thoughts on a fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez? I had people that stated that they feel like that Floyd Mayweather would essentially hate on the situation.
Hold me back. You're fighting. You fucking stuff. Oh, you fuckers. He said, "All you fuckers, hold me back."
The highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is set for September 2025 during Mexican Independence Day weekend. In this super middleweight title bout, Canelo will defend his WBC, WBA, and WBO belts against Crawford, who is making a major leap from welterweight to 168 lbs.
He went on the ring with Teddy Atlas.
What does that mean?
He said you're the most overrated Mexican champion in history. He said that Salvador Sanchez
boxeador mexicano.
Más
Popular, pero sin causa. Sí.
Fucking crazy, that guy. and you think he knows boxing? Fuck.
It's not a secret that that's a fight that's been discussed by a lot of us and by a lot of people in the sport for quite a while. Certainly, it's a fight that Turki Al-Sheikh from Saudi Arabia has shown a lot of interest in. And of course, if it's going to get made, someone's going to have to put up a lot of guaranteed money. And he's probably the person that's going to do it. He's obviously been working closely with Terence Crawford. He was involved with the Terence Crawford's last fight that took place in August when he fought Israel Madden.
Floyd Mayweather recently shared his thoughts on the potential matchup, acknowledging Canelo Alvarez's impressive achievements, including his rise to light heavyweight champion, a move Mayweather admitted he never expected. Despite Alvarez's success, Mayweather currently ranks Terence Crawford as the #1 pound-for-pound boxer.
Venetian hung tough, but Bud Crawford shows once again why he's the #1 pound-for-pound on many people's lists, including my own. I don't think it was going into this fight was a question of whether Bud was going to win this fight. It was a matter of, he's about 35. He's had a 13-month layoff. Usually things start to fighters start to look a little bit more ordinary when these circumstances start to present themselves. So we wanted to see if Crawford, how he was looking under the current circumstances, and if there was any signs of aging. I think Avanesian really, fought as good a fight as he can fight. Listen, this is a durable guy. He stays in your face. You can see why he upsets certain people, because he knows how to mentally stress you by and also physically stress you by staying in your face like that, cutting off the ring and forcing you to work when you don't.
Mayweather praised Crawford's versatility, highlighting his seamless ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. He emphasized that Crawford's adaptability and ring intelligence could present serious challenges for Alvarez, who is known for his power and discipline. Mayweather noted that Crawford can adjust mid-fight like few others, stating, "He's not going to stick to the same game plan if it's not working. That's why I gave him the edge."
Not official, but it may be a done deal. Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. Early thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah, look, the first thought is, can he handle the weight jump? Can he handle the weight jump? He being Crawford against Matadorf, people are going to say, "Oh, he had some hiccups." Who don't have hiccups? When you eat something that's a little difficult to eat, and Matadorf was a little difficult to eat. He's not easy to digest. He's a good fighter. But when you eat something that's a little tough to digest, you get hiccups, right? So come on, he's human. So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, Teddy, you make him so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is." But who's he beating? He unified the. What was his first division? Lightweight. Then he unified the junior. Then he unified the junior welter. Then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes.
Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez share a long-standing history that traces back to their iconic fight on September 14, 2013. Held at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, the bout remains one of the most talked-about fights in boxing history.
Canelo was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, and the world said he was inexperienced. I was 36 with 40-something fights, and to tell you the truth,
at the time of their fight, Floyd Mayweather was already a boxing legend, boasting an undefeated record and multiple world championships across various weight classes. Meanwhile, a 23-year-old Canelo Alvarez was a rising star, holding the WBC and WBA super welterweight titles and being hailed as the future of boxing. Joe Rogan highlighted the profound impact of Canelo Alvarez's 2013 loss to Floyd Mayweather on his boxing career. Rogan emphasized that the defeat was a pivotal learning experience, driving Alvarez to refine his defensive skills, particularly his head movement. He noted, "It was a life lesson. Just look at how Canelo's head movement improved after he realized it."
And he fought Canelo, and he was like standing right in front of Canelo, and Canelo's just whiffing. It was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs, and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
Listen, Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter now. The deterioration is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're going to knock them out and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time. The power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys. So you got to keep that in mind.
Joe Rogan recently shared his thoughts on the Canelo versus Crawford fight in an episode of Asterisk, the Joe Rogan Experience Asterisk. He explained why he believes Crawford has the edge, citing his speed, skill set, and strategic brilliance as key factors for victory. Rogan also analyzed how their contrasting styles might clash in the ring, making it an intriguing matchup.
I'm saying at once.
Right.
I'm saying I started at 135. I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147, to go up 168.
Right in one jump.
Yeah, in one jump.
It's a big jump too. 21 pounds. It's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
Canelo Alvarez boasts an impressive track record, with victories over some of boxing's top contenders. his ability to compete across multiple weight classes highlights his adaptability and talent. In the super middleweight division, Canelo's power makes him a dominant force, capable of delivering devastating punches while absorbing incoming blows. Beyond his power, Canelo's agility and ring intelligence set him apart. His head movement, defensive skills, and precise counterpunching make him a well-rounded fighter. With years of experience against elite competition, he has refined his ability to adapt and strategize in the ring. His recent victory over Edgar Berlanga in the super middleweight division further cements his status as a top-tier fighter.
I'll say he is the hardest, for sure. One of the fighters that hit very hard was Angulo. You know, he's a Cuban guy, and he punched very hard too. So I'll say both of them are like the same, but, you know, with Canelo, I was just mentally ready for his shots. You know, I already told myself, I know I'm gonna get hit. I know I'm gonna get hit on my chin, but it's, you know, I gotta bite down on my mouthpiece and push. You know, and look what happened in the third round. I got hit with a left hook. I dropped, we'd be practicing in camp the whole time, you know, keeping my right hand to my chin, and I wound up just moving, and he connected right on my chin. And you see how I punched my glove, you know, that's like a thing for me when I, you know, my last time when I got dropped, I was punching my gloves, because I'm like, damn, I got hit with a shot. I'm not supposed to be on the floor. But, you know, it comes to boxing. You know, the greats done got dropped, you know, got hurt. But it's about how you come back and respond.
Easy with Canelo. Oh, he's too big. He's a good night for Crawford. He's going to bed. All that stuff. Not so fast. Not so fast. Don't forget that the other guy is bringing something to the party, too. And he's bringing the things that hopefully I just described to you guys in the best way I can. When it gets closer, we'll get more thorough with it. But right now, I think you know where I'm leaning. And I'll make it even clearer where I'm leaving. So there isn't a lot of suspense. I ain't going against Crawford. Okay? I do think he's that special guy. I think Canelo's special too. But I think Crawford's special in a little bit, even more so. Even more so. He hasn't learned how to lose yet. I think he does have those special ingredients that go beyond the physical genetics, the physical DNA. So that's it. Okay? Good. You don't like it? Too bad.
I think that was a fair breakdown. I mean, listen, those ingredients you're touching on with the smaller man are the same ingredients you saw in Usyk. Abilities and ways to find a way to win.
I'd like to know what the weight's at in this fight, but has that been figured out yet? Probably not, because
No.
that to me is a variable.